This is day 182 of Zohar Pshat. We're in the Daf Chaf Alf and Ralph in the Zohar Kodesh, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 lines down. Uviyom the Shabbos, on the day of Shabbos, Kusha Brichu, Shoy Chudoi Binu Pnei Pnimian, Kosh Baruch Hu reigns, governs alone in those inner countenances. And we said that it's represented by the inner part of the hand yesterday. Kusei Ikari on his precious throne. Kulis Kalim Beit, and all the forces are included in him, meaning that they're not delegated. And control is his. And that's why he bestows a rest on the entire world. Everything connects to Kosh Baruch Hu directly, so to speak. And inherits, however, besides the connection, the rest of for the entire world in general, there's a specific Yerusha of the day, which is the Isser Malacha, not just a day of rest, but an Isser Malacha, with all the Kedusha that accompanies that. Amma Kadisha, for the holy nation. Dikun Amma Chad Ba'aro, which is called Goy Echad Ba'aretz. Who have a special relationship. So everybody gets a menucha from, so to speak, Kodesh Baruch Hu. Even the nations of the world which have to do malacha, they're not allowed to desist from malacha, but they have an aspect of menucha on Shabbos, which comes to Kodesh Baruch Hu. But Am Yisrael gets it specifically on a much higher level. Me'orei Or. The Zediyas mentioned Me'orei Or, the light which comes from above, as opposed to the Eish which comes from below. Misita di Amina comes from the side of the right, meaning Chesed, Diu Kadmo or Kadmon, the ancient light. The Ubiyava Biyom Kamo, which existed in the first day before it was hidden. The Miyava Shabbos nearing Inu More Or Bichudai. On Shabbos, these lights which come from the Ore Or, which come from on high, they are the ones which are, so to speak, in exclusive control. The shouting, and they're governing. And from them, the light comes completely below. Kanavik Shabbos, so when Shabbos goes out, Genizin Moreor. Those lights which come from Moreor are hidden away again. Delois Galion, they're not revealed again. More'esh shouting, and More'esh, our fire from below, takes control. Kol Chad V'Chad Duchtayu, each and every entity on its own. And the light of the fire has different illuminations within it. If you look at a candle flame, they're different: orange, blue, red, black. Even I think there's Rabbi Ari Kaplan in meditation, Jewish meditation, has a whole description of how to contemplate candlelight. I've never been able to actually be patient enough to do it, but there is this concept of many different types of light because it's not coming from a Krispor, it's coming from all of us down here below in our various different manners. When are they control Motzei Shabbos? Amali during Shabbos, from Motzei Shabbos till next Shabbos. But that's why we light the candle Motzei Shabbos, to demonstrate that we're lighting the candle. We have to confront the darkness. I believe, of course, better to light one candle in the dark than to curse the darkness. We have to light that candle in order to illuminate the darkness during the days of the week. Until next Erev Shabbos. So that's the Nara Bushraga, but say Shabbos Chayos with Sobashov. And the Chayos, the Malachim, are operative again. It's on Shabbos, I know what it means, but on Shabbos, all the Malachim are subordinate to the direct Hanagav of Kosh Baruch Hu. On the weekdays, the Chayos are Rotzovashov, they're running and going again. They're the ones who are intermediaries between us and the Olam So Yanim, between us and Kosh Baruch Hu. And and there's so many of them you can't even see them. Interesting. Can't see the malachim. There's so many malachim. You know what? Can't see them because there's too many of them. They're constantly going back and forth, back and forth. Everybody see it at very high speed, and you can't differentiate between them. Begin the inun rotzov v'shov. Chayos is ganun inun the hahu often kaim gavayu. These chayos, there is one of the ofanim is within them and in charge of them. So the Ofanim, Srafim, Chayos. It's a chiddush to me to say this, that he's an Ofen, Man Iuda Mattat. Malach Mattat seems to be an Ofen. I thought it was a Saraf. But at least in some respect, he's the Ofen within the Chayos. Du Ravi Akim Mishar Elaine. He's greater and more significant than all the rest of them. V'lo chameshma parsi chayon. Chayos. And they stand above him, in other words, under his control, over him. I think doesn't mean specifically over him, but it means in his vicinity, and like Kamalayu, right? So the has these the below Chamesho price of Chos the Mitamron Inu Chos train Asfani Lane. And these 500 Chayos, which represent, of course, the distance from at least one Shemaim to the Aretz, right? It's for going from above and beyond the 400, which represents the limit of this world, the letter Tzosov, but one above the 500, and all of these which could maintain that distance. Um, uh, the Tchos Inun train, the Metamron Tchos Inun train is Aswan Eloin. They're hidden under the two upper letters, the Iskasyon, which are covered, Yud K, the Yud K of Yud K Vav K, Yud K, as we mentioned past, acronym for Yismichol Shamayim, and they are Shalitin Avov K, and they're in control of Vav the Besogel Horetz, the end of the Shem Hashem, Elaine was the Elaine. And I'm not sure which are the chariots for each for each other. I assume that all these chayos are chariots for each other, and they give chiyus during the days of the week from the Lama Solyonim and the Yusum Chol Shemayim to the Sagal Oretz, which is hidden within them, which is deeper, which is our world down here below. And V'utmir Chol Tmirin Lo Yistar Klaus Chol Dakula. And the secret of all secrets, which is not can't be, we can't wear here down here below at all. It controls all of it and is rides, so to speak, on all the chayos. These gallion in litata that are revealed down here below. I assume it's referring to Malach Mattat, who controls all these malachim here down here below. To the malachim above, he controls the malachim below. Close to Elaine and Lloyd, the Matamra underneath the hidden ones, which they are hidden on high. Because now they get the life from them. The Latin me briganayu chayus Elaine, and they get their chayus from on high. Klilon, they're included Birkia Hashemayim. They're all included in Birkia Hashemayim. V'alayuk si v'himaros Birkia Hashemayim. V'himaros Birkia Hashemayim. So these are another way of understanding the Oretz B'kir Shemaim is the angels, who, before we talk about Am Yisrael being the Oretz B'kir Shemaim, now it's about the angels being Oretz B'kir Shemaim, and they illuminate down here below during the, when they're in charge, which is during the days of the week, evidently, on Shabbos, again, as we said, whatever it means, it's a unique relationship with Kodesh Baruch Hu, but during the week, the Chayos are the ones which illuminate down here below, and I assume through our avodas, that's why those stars represent both us and the Malachim. Okay, but in any minute, we'll stop here for today.